Hello, welcome to today's Road Safe Talk with me, Instructor Dennis Bwembya. And today I want to talk about one factor that keeps on disturbing our society, which has become actually the talk of the nation, the talk of the region. I'm not only talking about the situation in my country, Zambia, but in the Democratic Republic of Congo, in South Africa, Namibia, Zimbabwe, Botswana, South Africa, and other countries. We're seeing rampant road traffic collisions, which, by the way, can be avoided. And so at this moment, allow me to talk about the driving factors that causes collisions and accident. I know many of you did some inbox to me talking about one or two, three issues, but I'm going to address those questions, concerns, and contributions that were coming in my inboxes owing to the previous videos. And for those of you that have been in my class and you raised those concerns, I appreciate. And I want to say this at this moment that safe driving begins with you. You must ask yourself how you will deal with the risk of driving, how you will handle the responsibility of safe driving, and how you will respond to social pressures that may affect your driving. And this Road Safe Talk Show will give you an insight of that. Now, look, different vehicles, different roadways, drivers, pedestrians, cyclists, and wheelchair pushers, all these, or all of us, make up what we are calling road safety responsibilities. I'm playing my part as a truck driving trainer because the essence of all these people, roads, drivers, and roadways, or roadway users, if you like, is simply to enable the movement of goods and people from one place to the other in a sufficient and safe manner. Now, bad roadways contribute to accidents in different ways. Roadways range from highways, as you may know, in other countries across the region. We have free lanes, expressways, we've got urban roadways, we've got rural roads, we've got congested city roads. Some roadways are smooth and well maintained, while others are peppered with cracks, bumps, and potholes. So driving across all sorts of mentioned roadways can be a challenge, especially at night and in poor weather conditions. Now, when we talk about the people, all people do use and should use our various roadways in our country and beyond. Millions of drivers, passengers, cyclists, wheelchair pushers, and pedestrians. Roadway users belong to all age groups, from kindergarten children to retired senior citizens. So we must understand that their physical, their mental and emotional conditions range from excellent to very poor characters. In short, each and every one of us does use different roadways to get to our respective destinations. I mean, that's our life today. It's all about using the road network or flying or whatever, the water on those on the lakeside. So some people act responsibly in the way they use our public roadways, but to some people, their actions are very responsible, and they drive recklessly across our roadways. They drive while distracted by personal problems. Others drive when they are tired. Others drive when they are sick. Others drive when they are intoxicated. So such people pose a serious danger to other roadway users. Their behaviors should help us anticipate and learn to cope with various anomalies. Being properly trained truck drivers, you will need to compensate for others who do not drive safely. and responsibly. Remember, driving involves a risk, which is a chance of injury to you or others or damage to motor vehicles and other properties. So drivers are a key factor, number one, in all these road traffic conflicts. This is why our current statistics should open our minds to find permanent solution, which by the way is here with us. Human error simply means we the people are at fault and must reduce our mistakes by studying the errors we commit and design a curriculum that will educate drivers not to repeat or commit those errors. Training and testing requirements for drivers need a lot of improvement from the common current one. You might be the best driver on the road, but because you have to share the road with other roadway users who are barely able to control a motor vehicle. So we may want to stiffen the road traffic rules because it's a tendency in Africa. So people should fear to make mistakes. Believe you me, that will never be a solution. A solution should be found in educating them on how to drive better. Teach them the needed skills to apply when driving, and they will perform better with understanding on how and why they are doing the best they can. So there are vehicles of every imaginable description, ranging from new sports cars, old pickup trucks, motor vehicles, they just differ in how they can be handled. So for instance, heavy duty trucks do not accelerate or steer or brake in the same way that a lightweight sports car does. How well the owner cares for the vehicle also affects performance. Motor vehicles vary, too, in safety features and in their ability to protect drivers and passengers in case of a collision or crash. Now, let me give an examples of drivers for solid rebuilt vehicles equipped with airbags, which are far less vulnerable to injury than motorcyclists or drivers of most compact cars. So no matter how confident you may be behind the wheel, one thing, our statistics, if you study them very well, you will realize that in any given year, the likelihood of you being involved in an accident is 1 in 4. This year, when you follow the statistics from January to today, you'll find that, put those calculations, you find that your chances of suffering an injury that's serious enough to disable you are 1 in about 65 occurrences. And then you go further in these statistics, you calculate them, you divide them, you find that in recent occurrences, clearly 45% of all young driver deaths occur through motor vehicle crashes. This is something else. We are saying it's more than COVID now. 75% of traffic deaths occur in the first collision in which vehicle occupants are involved. So look at the figures very well. They will tell you that 47% of vehicle occupant deaths involve one vehicle. So my dear colleagues, no matter how confident you may feel when you get to the driving task of your motor vehicle, or how well you mastered the basics of driving, the risk of you being involved in an accident is always present. There are, however, actions you can take to maximize your control over driving situations and minimize the risk, and that can be learned through training. For those of you who have not yet got yourself a copy of my book, Advanced Principles of Professional International Truck Driving, first edition, do so and acquire the much needed knowledge that is you can get anytime at your fingerprints in your home, anywhere you are. So, my dear colleagues, this has been Instructor Dennis Bwembya, author of the much talked about book, the book that was researched and compiled in Africa under the real African driving challenges and the study for the solutions. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe, like, and let me know what you think. Bye-bye.